Symbolized in the lower panel of this window is Tractate Pia, which governs the laws concerning the corners of the fields, which must be left to the poor. It is through this tractate, through this law, that tithing had its beginnings, and it also expresses the fact that all of God's children have a place and a part and need to share in the earth and in the portions of the earth as their common heritage, as being children of God. Moed, appointed seasons, deals with festivals, feasts, and holy days. The most important holy day is Shabbat, the Sabbath. According to the Talmudic sages, Shabbat is equal in importance to all the precepts in the Torah. Shabbat stands at the boundary between the moral and the religious signification of the Torah. In the law of Shabbat is thus to be found the quintessence of Judaism. Religiously, Shabbat is a symbol of creation and the end of creation. The window of Moed, on an abstract level, is expressive of the separation of light from darkness. This relates to the creation as well as to the blessing over the flames of the Havdalah candle. God is praised for the distinctive qualities throughout creation, including praise for the distinction between light and darkness. Symbolic reinforcement of this theme is seen in the braided candle and candle holder, cup for wine, and the box for spices of the Havdalah set, used during the concluding ritual of Shabbat. As literal reinforcement of the creation theme, the Hebrew words from Genesis, "and the heavens and the earth were finished," are painted in the upper central area. The content of this window is symbolic of beginning and ending. Nashim is the Hebrew word for women. Nashim is the law governing relations between husband and wife. Judaism regards marriage as natural in purpose, but divine in origin. The natural purpose of marriage is the propagation of the human race. But at the same time, marriage is an ideal state promoting the sanctity and purity of life. Okay. The Hebrew words recited by the groom at the wedding ceremony: "By this ring you are consecrated to me as my wife in accordance with the law of Moses and the people of Israel," are painted in the upper portion of the Nashim window. The ring, symbol of the eternal consecration of marriage, is pictured in the lower area of the window composition. And it is once again painted on the glass and fired into its surface. The ring, symbol of the eternal consecration of marriage, is pictured in the lower area of the window composition. And once again, it was painted on the surface of the glass and then fired into the glass at about 1,300 degrees Fahrenheit. The ring, symbol of the eternal consecration of marriage, is pictured in the lower area of the window composition. It is painted onto the glass and fired into the surface of the glass at about 1300 degrees Fahrenheit. Also pictured are two wine glasses symbolizing the blessings of the marriage. Once again, they are painted onto the surface of the glass and fired into its surface. The huppah, wedding canopy, symbolized in this window, signifies the voluntary entrance of the couple into the marriage in the presence of their community. This is the abstracted and very stylized wedding canopy. This is a pole, one of the four poles. This is one of the four poles. This is one of the four poles. And this is the fourth pole. And you can see how it harmonizes and almost becomes invisible unless pointed out.